Yeah. Let's talk about simping, yo. Hold on. Y'all already know. Listen, who do we blame? Who do we blame for the rise of OnlyFans? Is it the bitches that are on OnlyFans that are doing the OnlyFans? Or is it the niggas that's paying them? Cause I bet you bitches make no money on OnlyFans, right? If bitches made no type of income on OnlyFans, they wouldn't be doing OnlyFans. I feel like the reason why OnlyFans works so much is because there's a market for it. Because niggas is that desperate that they out here killing a family to fucking give money to Russian cam girls. Y'all wondering that's a very specific example because it happened. It happened. Nigga gave over 200K. 200 fucking K. 1/8 of a million to a Russian cam girl that he'd never met. And then when his parents called him out on it or his family called him out on it, he killed them. I don't blame the females for wanting to do OnlyFans. I mean, I could judge them for doing OnlyFans, but I don't blame them because like sugar, the seeking arrangement, the sugar baby websites, it works because niggas are willing to do that shit. I blame the niggas for not having the type of morals, the type of standards to stand on that shit. Like, yo, I'm not paying for pussy. What? I promise you, if every nigga on this planet stop paying for pussy, stop subscribing to OnlyFans bitches, OnlyFans would die. Pure and simple. A consumer base, the shit works because there's people to consume it. There's a product to consume it. That's why it works. If niggas wasn't simps like hot tub streams, bro. Why was hot tub streams so fucking popular before? Because niggas is desperate. Niggas don't have no type of character, no type of class, no type of morals, none of that shit. So I don't blame the OnlyFans people or the bitches for doing it. I blame the niggas that subscribe to it. But let's get into the video.
What's the best thing about being a woman?
I think the best thing about being a woman is that pussy is globally accepted as a form of payment.
Wow.
Bro, I've been talking to more women that be telling me stories about what people do for them. If you're like a 9 or a 10 and you're a woman, like you're beautiful, gorgeous. These are just like, you get these offers like every
all the
week.
time. Yeah.
You don't even have to be a 9 or a 10 nowadays, bro. You could be a 5, 6, 7, 4, 3, 2, maybe not even a fucking 1. There's some nigga that will pay you for sex because niggas is just that desperate. You don't even have to be a 9 or a 10 no more. Because why is OnlyFans so successful? There's some ugly ass fucking OnlyFans models, bro.
Like nonstop. It's just cringe. Like, they're not even trying to like hide it. They're just off the rip like, yo, I'll buy you this. But they know it comes with an expectation. But like, what do you want? Like, which one do you want? I'm at the store. Like, that's how they start interactions. That's not what you build up to once you like somebody. That's how they start interactions.
But that's how niggas are in general though. Niggas just act different when they're around.
I think women now understand it though. Like, if I just offer to buy you shit, that doesn't mean I'm really interested in you.
Yeah.
So if you leave that guy and now you're just dating and you expect that from other people, like, you're being slightly delusional.
But if that's what I've received before and I put in very little effort, I understand
what
you're saying.
Gonna continue putting, but I don't.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
you meet many women that like put in a lot of effort.
But that's part of the problem. That the amount of effort that they have to put in contrast to what the results are, it's not nowhere near even. I continue to push the idea that it's men's fault though.
I agree with you to a certain extent.
It's men's fault, bro. It's a man's fault. I'm not even to a certain extent, to a wholeheartedly it's men's fault. Because if men's didn't pay for it, why do OnlyFans? It's men's fault. It's the people who pay and subscribe for that shit. You can't blame them for. You can't blame the people for doing it. They're doing it because they see how valuable and how profitable it can be. I'm not supporting or subscribing to OnlyFans and none of that shit because it's a waste of money. It's a waste of money, bro. Like, just porn out there for free, so I don't get this shit. It's not even like you're just doing it for the porn aspect. Or maybe I could say, oh, because it's because you talk to them or whatnot. Half of the time, you're not even messaging the girl. You're messaging somebody else that she puts in charge of the message and responding to. Y'all know that? But hey, it's...
I agree with you to a certain extent. I think just in general, sometimes people are like blinded by their own like what's the word, like privilege.
No, for sure.
Like
that's for sure.
Like the amount of things people will do for you just because they think you look good, and then like once you don't get it anymore, or like I don't know. Now Yeah.
No, but I still think it's men's fault though, because if the man goes into the situation giving you things that are just like abnormal, like nobody should be even thinking about the idea of buying someone something extravagant just because of their looks, just because. And it'd be one thing if you fucking, or like that's just how.
Like, that's your partner, that's your girlfriend, that's your wife. That's understandable. But if it's a bitch that you have never fucking met and you only seen them on a computer screen, you're wildin'.
The dynamic, which is again, I don't even 100% agree with, but if that's the dynamic, then sure. But it's very clear that some women get things and they don't even have to fuck, or they don't even have to like do anything.
And you know what I'm realizing though?
You know what I'm saying?
I actually think that that's not as bad as I used to think it was, because most interactions in dating is, I just think you look good, let's move forward, because off the strength of that. And that's for men and women. Like if you see a female that looks good, you're gonna immediately, like, you might be willing to overlook some things. But
sure.
Nowadays there's other criteria they're willing to overlook things for. Now money is one of them, status is one of them. Honestly, I don't even give a fuck no more, because I'm not trying to fix the whole dating atmosphere. It's none of my business. Like, what you do with your dating life has nothing to do with me. So I really just care about like the results I want to get. And honestly, it's kind of easy to figure out who these types of people are. And if you don't have like a good work ethic, like, you're packed. Like these people that just want like an easy lay, they want a nigga to do everything for them and don't provide nothing, and they think just them being there, their mere existence, is like some sort of value.
It's packing. But why can they think that though, Ichi? Why do you think they can think that? Because a nigga showed them that they can't do that shit.
Those people are easy to spot, and then you pack them up.
When you say they give you easy signs, what do you mean? Because I think for some men, it's not as easy. Especially if if a nigga start making money, he doesn't really know what it's like when a woman is using him, and like
you just lie to yourself about it.
Oh, okay.
I agree with that.
You don't think
I agree with that. You know when somebody's using you, but you just don't want to accept it.
When you're being used, you kind of have
to.
Unless you're socially illiterate.
When you say easy signs, what is the easy sign?
Like if she wants to go to the mall too many times, like every once in a while, I understand. But if she's trying to push you to go to the mall, or like before you even have a responsibility to, if she has an expectation, you're just gonna start paying for shit. Like those are the things. It's the opposite for me now, where most women will go out their way to try and force me to let them pay for things, so that I think that they don't want me for money. But when they do that, I start thinking like, wait,
that's I want to say that, and then they'll get deep enough, and then bam, you get flipped on top, and then you realize like, oh no, I'm actually no. That's not what it is.
There's levels to it. They don't give a fuck about money. I've talked to women like that, and a little mind blowing because you need money in life. But
I think those women are lying though.
No. I've talked to people that literally could not care less, and sometimes it's because their parents are rich. Sometimes it's because they're comfortable with very little. It depends. Then there's a middle where they value money and they appreciate that you have it, and that's something you could offer. That's one of the many reasons they like you. And then there's the extreme, which is the money is the main reason they like you. So
I agree.
The middle is fine. The middle is actually optimal, because if you got bread, you don't want her to see no value in that, because there's actual value in that.
Exactly. Bro, he making sense. He making sense on this point. He making sense.
So that was my point. Yeah, when you have actual money, she needs to see value in that.
She doesn't need to.
I disagree, because the reason why I say she needs to, because she also needs to see what you do to get that money. If you say you don't like, if you make a good amount of money, let's say you make $80K, right? She needs to see the value that you're bringing to the table with that money, as well as the time and effort that you're putting into to receive that money as well. So it's understood the dynamic between y'all in the relationship. If you make the money and she's like, oh, money is money, it is what it is. Like she may not understand other ways that she could complement your life.
I agree. I've talked to women like that too, and it's like, well, I don't want to have to describe to you the value of it, because it's just gonna look like a huge ego stroke. But you should be able to. You should be able to tell. If we could take a trip whenever we want to wherever we want,
you should not be taking.
And we never have to worry about money, and you don't have to work. You just do it because it's your passion. If you don't see that as value, then I don't know.
You shouldn't take that for granted. I just don't think.
I agree with you. I agree.
The women who extend themselves to the point where we just talking about all I want is money. That's top priority. That's the most important thing to me. Da 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 da. I think those women get away with shit like that is because the men that have presented themselves in their lives, though. Regardless if it's from a early childhood where the father always told them, they never told them no, and that's actually it's in here right here. It's there's an actual TikTok trend right now where the father's holding a cam and the woman's dancing because I'm a spoiled little girl who her daddy never told her no, and they flip the camera. And it showed the dad.
So yeah, that's I feel like yo, that's what I said, bro. You have to raise your kids, and then you can spoil your grandkids. Because if you spoil your kids, you're gonna they're gonna be shitty humans. They're gonna be shitty fucking human beings. You can't say yes to every fucking thing that they want to do, because then it sets an unrealistic example of that's how shit is supposed to be. Like there's this video where this nigga asked them where the nigga lost his hours. He was paying every bill, everything. And he asked the girl to go 50-50. She goes, "Oh nah, that's not the type of life I disturb. My daddy never had me do this, and that." I'm like, "Well, bitch, I ain't your daddy." Like it sets an unrealistic example of what life and dating is supposed to be. Raise your kids, spoil your grandkids.
And saying I never told my daughter no. So then like those type of women go out in the world just assuming that men are just going to sit there and spoil her because that's all she knows. Or it's the women who they look like you said 8, 9, 10s. They don't even have to really ask, but if they do ask, niggas is throwing money immediately. Bro, they fucking in the marketplace, bro.
I cannot relate to women that are scared to ask a man for money, because he's not scared to ask you for that pussy pot pie. Hello? The M in men stands for money giver. So make that
That's wild. And I bet you she was spoiled by her dad.
nigga give you some money. Oh, I don't want to be a bother. Can't relate. Because a bitch like me, oh, I'ma always have my hand out like I'm at the nail salon. Give it here.
If she's a 10 and she's getting those type of offers and she's taking them, I won't even want somebody who's taking those offers. And it's fine if you do, but that's just not who I want my like partner to be.
Yo, I would love to just have a genuine conversation with the cast of Playback. For real, for real. They seem like they got their head on straight. Like they could teach. I could learn a lot from them. The same way I feel like they could learn shit from me.
And that's just what it is. Most people couldn't give less a fuck if she looks good, and I think they know that too.
I don't think they know that though. This is where again I say it's niggas' faults though, because niggas will help.
It's no fault though.
I think
there's
it
nothing
is. No,
wrong. That's just the way it is.
I guess, but like niggas will do that and then they'll flip it and be like, "Oh, I helped you, so when we fucking, huh?
Yeah, basically.
When we fucking, can I get your number? Damn, you ain't give me my number. I just say and put a new tire in your goddamn car. I can't at least get a date or something. Damn. So now all of a sudden, like a nigga sweating. Exactly. You know those niggas, and now you cringing because those niggas are cringe, bro.
I agree.
So, but those niggas. So that's what I'm saying. They're all. I think those niggas are always the fault.
It's very easy to make yourself a good prospect by just not being like the average nigga. I swear it is. We're like if
for sure.
So like if everyone's doing that, just don't do that. And if like.
But most niggas are average though, so most niggas think that they got to do something a little extra. Most people are average, and so the thing that they do was they just try to highlight some of their best attributes. Yeah. And so as soon as they highlight one of their best attributes, they're gonna be like, "Damn, you ain't fucking with that, huh? Damn, I can't get your number after I done did that for you. Can't? Damn, you ain't fucking with me."
I don't know. I agree that it's niggas' fault, but I don't agree that it's for the reason that you're doing that. I really don't know his fucking name or handle, bro. Cause they don't. I don't know. I really don't know. But for Playback, right? I mean, I think it's niggas' fault because like niggas is the reason why OnlyFans is popping. Who's subscribing to females OnlyFans like that? Niggas. I'm not saying males don't do OnlyFans because males do have OnlyFans too. But majority of them are niggas. I mean, majority of them are females that have OnlyFans. The majority of the female subscribers are niggas. If niggas wasn't putting down money for bitches to have money, I promise you, I'm not even gonna say bet, I'm 1,000% sure pussy would not have a monetary value. It would be because your game, your work ethic, and the type of lifestyle you have, and you show that yo, I'm not just gonna throw money at any bitch for just shaking their ass on the camera. I'm not gonna do that shit. But hey, I blame niggas. I blame niggas. I blame niggas. It's because that there's such a high fucking demand for it that it exists. Why do you think PS5 was so fucking successful? Because so many people wanted a PS5, but the quality was so that niggas like me was willing to pay $900 on fucking StockX, and now my PS5 keeps fucking dying when I play games. It just turns off fucking completely. I even took off like the place on it to try to get the cooling system to work and none of that shit. But I blame the niggas, bro. I'm sorry, agent. I think it's the niggas' fault. It's the niggas' fault.
Me after that, so then it's like I done did this one thing, but the reality is you actually are average. You're an average ass nigga, and what you do is put your best foot forward, and that will result in either A, you believing you deserve something because that's what you did, and B, now women thinking that's just the norm. Like now niggas just do that shit.
That results in ego, bro. Amount of women I talk to, not a ton. Let me not say that. Like I'm just out here, but like I talk to women that like look really good, bro, objectively, and like the ego that comes with it is mind blowing, bro.
And why do you think they have that ego? Because niggas put them on that pedestal.
It has to come from somewhere.
Like I know what their life looks like.
Exactly.
You ever walk like just walk with some, just even a friend, just walk with someone that's like dead ass, just drop dead gorgeous. Like everyone's turning their heads, like they're getting compliments from the waiter and from this person and from that person. Like the mailman doesn't even throw the box; he be hand delivering the shit like this. I swear to God, bro, this shit is.
It's the man's fault. You're just proving his point that it's the man's fault, bro. It's the niggas that's doing it. The niggas is what fucking if every nigga thinks a bitch is ugly or a bitch is not a 10 or whatever the case might be, because I don't think no bitch on this planet is a 10. Beauty, you know that you're gonna find something wrong with them. Being a 10 out of 10 means you're perfect. Means you have nothing to improve on, meaning everything is perfect. You're going to find something wrong with somebody, with some woman. Beyonce, oh, maybe she's a little too tall. Maybe she's a little too old. Maybe she got crow marks. Maybe this, and that. No bitch on this fucking face of the planet is an objective 10 to me. To me, no bitch look-wise is a 10. I wholeheartedly believe that. Because if that's the case, why? Because too many bitches think they 10s, bro. 10s is a perfect rare thing. It's rare. It's perfect. You're the best of the best. So how can all of y'all be the best of the best? That doesn't make no sense to me. But I feel like it's the niggas' fault that puts bitches on that pedestal that makes them think that they're like this. Because even now, you don't even gotta look the cutest, bro. Even fat bitches, like fucking, even girls like Lizzo got a roster of niggas, bro. And that's saying something. I blame. Yes, beauty is subjective. I understand that. But it's the niggas' fault that shit like OnlyFans, Instagram models, or fucking whatever else that is why pussy can be fucking can be used as money and can be sold as money. Pussy has always been fucking sold, like prostitution has always been there, but it wasn't as so fucking open and widely accepted. We could say like it's not accepted. They still shit on them. Yeah, they could say that, but they still getting paid for it. Like, look how much money fucking what's her name? The Cash Me Outside bitch made when she went on OnlyFans as soon as she turned 18. Look at how many niggas was waiting and for her to turn 18 and subscribe to her OnlyFans. It's the niggas' fault. If she hadn't made an OnlyFans account, she's 13 and made no fucking money off it. You think it would have been as popping as it was right now? Nah, right? So it's the niggas' fault, bro. Yo, fellas, we gotta do better. We gotta do better.
It's fucking crazy. So I don't like, as a guy, you would have to dead ass be like Dwayne the Rock Johnson to get that type of reaction.
Facts.
So it's
big fucking facts.
You have to work.
Or Chris Brown.
Your ass off to get that type of reaction. Not even that you'd want it, but like people don't give a fuck about you. Dating here feels more like a game where everyone's trying to get the most they can for their least amount of effort. It's usually what it feels like. I don't know. I don't think it was like that.
But to them though, it's not least amount of effort.
That's what the fuck?
So if I'm an average Jew and I'm putting my best foot forward, that's my best foot, nigga. And you gonna have to respect my best foot.
I'm talking about when women. It's just.
Oh well, then I just don't blame
I think
them.
Both parties really, but like men can't get away with giving least amount of effort.
No, they can't. No,
you have to be elite at something.
I don't blame them when they put in least amount of effort because they've been putting in a small amount of effort
getting
whatever they want.
Facts.
So I don't really blame them. Like that's just how the reality is. It's the men where y'all got to stop, like, you know what I'm saying, like stop jumping through hula hoops just to get a girl number and then she don't even respond to you.
Yo, like doing a U-turn to get a number is like
crazy.
That's insane, bro.
It's insane.
But I bet most women have experience where that's the case, where someone went at like literally like, how you do a U-turn, bro? Like you was driving somewhere. Dating now feels like a big ego contest where everybody thinks they're better than they are, and like they think they could demand shit they don't have the facilities for, men and women. Like an average,
the least amount.
Yeah, an average ass guy will expect his woman to just be a stellar performer, great work ethic, just doing whatever you need, being always available and shit. And then the woman, you expect her guy to be like, oh man, you haven't even paid for this, and this yet. Like it's just a whole bunch of average people expecting exceptional results. You just gotta know what you bring, but the market will tell you. It's not like it's gonna hide it. Like if you can't lock in with nobody, then just because you associated with that person doesn't mean that that's your new standard. They'll tell you. Like, you'll find out pretty quickly. I did when I was like 4 years ago. When I was like morbidly obese and like I can't get no attention. That shit was like a reality check. I was like, damn, this shit is. At first like I was sad for like a few hours, and then I was like, damn, guess I gotta get my life together, and I didn't try to get my life together.
But then you pivoted, and then you were like,
Nah,
now they just all on you, right?
No, not at all, not at all. I still think I don't even appeal to the type of person I really want right now. I don't think.
No, I'm not talking about the women that you really want. Just in general,
like it's more now.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Depending on who you talk to, man.
But also, like, you don't even want all that attention because it's gonna be harder to filter to the thing you want.
Hey, man, let us know y'all thoughts in the comment section below. How y'all feel about, y'all men just spoiling all these women and fucking up?
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, I would love to have a conversation with them. No cap. Oh, it's Low. His name is Low. Okay, bad. Legend of Winning. Okay. I get it. Alright, y'all. I actually want to do this one next. I'm gonna do all the women are jealous of 14-year-olds. Alright, let me, this is 5 months ago, this one is 1 year ago. Alright, let's do the 5 months ago one. Let's do the more relative one. Alright, y'all, we're gonna end this shit here. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Easy.